Yeah. Hello, everyone. We are gathered today to conduct yet another debate, and the topic that we got is it is better to be jack of all trades than to be master of one. And the teams are Abha and Ayush will be against the against the motion, and I'll be supporting the motion. Yeah, let me start. So I have around 6 points to support this. And firstly, I would like to state about it is better to be jack of all trades because you have less risks. Imagine you take some degree, maybe specialization in some Jurassic World, or maybe something which might not be relevant after sometimes. So being having mastery over one field in a very depth is more riskier, I feel. Secondly, about if I draw back, like why did I become engineer? Okay, so one answer that I have is about the adaptable flow, about that I can choose anything whatever that comes to my mind, and I don't really have to restrict to one specialization. And if I if we draw back in our childhood, we studied so many subjects like geography, history, that was not even very specialized, but we had gist of all, so that it can shape us in a better way, that in a life, if we have any like maybe any geopolitical scenario, and if we want to analyze it, then the historic background could help us, or having maths maybe at some cognitive decision making, it could improve our skills. And in the age where AI exists, and where jobs could just go away, or the competition for jobs might increase, in such scenario, having being jack of all trades give a better edge, because you are very adaptable and you can switch to one place to another. Thirdly, I would like to state about some devices, like maybe if you have to pick a phone, I would pick a phone which is having better memory, better photo camera quality, better maybe processing unit. So I will try to have a jack of all trade rather than having just mastery over one. And I think in the machine perspective also, the ideology fits. Third, for my fourth point would be about the leaders and managers. The managers and leaders are mostly not don't really have mastery over mastery over one field, but they need to be jack of all trades. They need to know each and every unit in a in a better way. So they have to be a jack of all trades. And lastly, I would end by stating about the superheroes we all might have, we all have our parents. They are not mastery in cooking, or they are not master in some certain field. Whenever we want, but since our childhood, they take different roles. They become a pilot, they drop us from one place to another, they become a best chef. So I would say, in this world, it really helps to be a jack of all trades. And while signing off, I would like to end with a quote from A Jawani Hai Diwani, Ek hi to life hai bani. Do whatever you want. If you want to sing, just sing. If you want to dance, just dance. Because you don't need to be master of one. You can be jack of all trades and live your life happily. Yeah. Over to Ayush or Abha. I just a note. You can stop the recording, Ayush, because I think you're joined with mobile hotspot, right? I can't see you. Abha, can you see Ayush?
Yeah, even you guys asked for me. Should I
I
just
can
refresh?
see him, but he is pixelated.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just stop the share. I'll only record. Ayush.
Okay, I'll just refresh once so that
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
I'll just try.
That's fine. Is he there, Abba? Can you see him? Or
It's still stuck. He's
stuck,
still
right?
stuck.
Yeah, yeah. He'll be coming. Abba, I just use my phone. Okay, I think Ayush is messaging me. Hello. Abba, I'm sorry. Just I'll contact him. I, Ayush, hello. Okay, okay, okay. बरे बरे बरे. Okay, हाँ हाँ हाँ, बरे बरे बरे. Uh, okay, today is the first time he joined using mobile hotspot because his Wi-Fi is not working, and I think his recharge is over. I don't know. Like he said, he won't be able to join. It's not loading for him. Shall we continue, Abba? What do you say? Usually, it does not happen like this,
Yes,
but
yes,
Murphy's law. Sometimes things happen.
yes.
Yes,
Okay, I'll go through my points.
yes, yes.
Um, okay, I have 5 points as well. You had six, sorry. Yeah, so the first is that when you try to gain mastery over one, you have thorough understanding of one topic. You become it, that is what mastery is. You understand the topic as a whole and not just only some parts of it. You know the topic in depth. So that is a good thing for us, the person who wants to master one topic. The next thing is if you have knowledge of one about one spectrum, then you can tutor other people. You can pass on that knowledge with confidence without questioning whether you are passing on the right information or not. Third point being, the person who has mastery over one is more trustworthy than the person who has mastery over a lot of things because that's how we trust doctors more. We don't go to a surgeon for a dermatology issue because the surgeon is good at surgery. So we go to him to get a surgery done. The next topic is it says that someone is focused in life, that they don't have their feet in too many puddles. They know one thing thoroughly and they're disciplined, and it says a lot about how focused they are in life. And the last thing is when you're focused in life and you know one thing thoroughly, you can become the best at it. And that I feel um has more success, that the success rate is more when you know one thing and you are the best at it. Like a lot of sportsmen, for example, Virat Kohli plays cricket and he only has stuck to cricket. That's why he's the best. I don't think there is any sportsman who plays different sports and is good at everything. They have stuck to their lane, and that is why they have shown, is what I think. Yes.
Yes. Rebuttal phase. Yes.
Yes, sure. We can take a few minutes
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. We can take. But tell me when we can. Okay, we'll chat. Yeah. Yes. Would you like to start with the questions?
I don't have a lot of questions, but yes.
Yeah.
So you said about us being taught different subjects during our childhood.
Hmm.
Don't you think that was paving a way for us uh, to make it easier for us to choose a field? Like you try out everything in the beginning so that you know what you want to do in the future. Don't you think that could have also been the reason
Uh,
for this?
yeah, that is a very well stated answer that you gave. But the to answer that, I would say, like, even for us in the engineering, like the first year was like, also if I was choosing computer engineer, I had subjects like chemistry, physics, even after taking engineering. So I think it's a better, like, even we had workshops, to be honest. And whereas in Goa or in any way, like if I say I'm engineer, and my mother will come and say, like, fix the mixer, do this, do, can you see the fan. So I think it's good to have like understanding of many other things as well. And that's what that's how, even in the mastery subjects, you get a little gist of everything.
Yeah, okay. I will speak about that in the next round.
Okay.
Uh, yes, don't you think we go to someone to for a particular solution? So just you said your mom knows you're an engineer, so she'll come to you for certain solutions. If she wants to get maybe some stitching done, she will not come to you.
Yes.
So she knows that you are good at certain things, so she will come to you. There will be some reason for which she goes to your dad that you can't do,
Yes.
but he is good at. Or maybe I will go to a friend because they are good at this particular thing and I want solution on that. So don't you think that is a case?
Uh, yes, I would agree to that. But in the world where, currently where AI and all are taking taking too many jobs, or sometimes even some degrees becomes irrelevant. Like I see some machines doing some crazy jobs, and it could just go away. So in this world where, things are going at a very fast pace, I think one thing which, as a job seeker, we must have in mind is being adaptable and having at least a good like coverage in many fields. Like for us, for example, us only, like we are improving our communication skills. That shows us that we don't just want to be master in our field, but also have a like good team spirit or other qualities as well.
Right. Okay. Uh, Last question. Don't you think trying too many things makes someone doubt their own worth, that whether they are good at something or not?
Yes. Okay. I would say that trying too many things also, like, I think for some very basic things, you don't really need to be very mastered at something. Like if for example, I have given the example, if you want to sing, you just sing. If you want to play, just play. You don't have to be master. And like you have also given a very good example of Virat Kohli, like he's the best cricketer right now. And like he's not even doing many other things, but he just focused in one field itself. But then there are many people who are also very working hard in a specific field, but it's becoming difficult for them to get that job. Or like there'll be so many other cricket players who are also very inclined toward working on their field. So I would say that for them, for people who can't really succeed, I think it would really be a very, like, it's okay to just look at some other work if you are not getting to that. I would say that.
But you can go ahead with your question.
Yeah. I would ask you how would somebody face some degree being irrelevant in some time. Like maybe if I'm doing some studies on old fossils maybe, and but there's no much scope to go into any get any job for that. So at that point, is it not valid to switch for something else?
Okay, so basically you are saying that they have a line and it is irrelevant. It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense anymore and they want to switch.
Yes.
So but then still they're stuck to one and then they are switching to another. Like, okay, wait. Give me a second. Then they have to switch to another degree. Like there is no option. But then if they choose a niche and at that point they have already become the best at it. If they have become the best out of everybody who has existed,
Hmm.
then I think it's still relevant. Like they will still be recognized, is what I think.
Another question would be, don't you think being master at one field is very subjective, and it makes us chase perfection?
I think as human beings, everybody wants to be perfect. It's just we don't accept it as much. I think everybody wants to be perfect in something or the other. Like that is even people will say they're not chasing perfection, they are chasing something else. But even when there's someone is looking for a job, if they have three options, they will look for the best job for themselves. They look for the best pay, or there are different criterias. And I think perfect is very subjective. Like people are very they chase perfection in so many different ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. I don't have questions. Do you have any questions?
No,
Yes.
I don't have.
Can we go to the feedback part?
Yes,
Yes.
sure.
Okay. Uh, okay, I'll start first. Um, okay, one point that I made about the engineering part while saying being adaptive, and one reason why I have chosen engineering, that is actually a answer that I have kept for any interview if they ask like why you have chosen engineering and all. But I think it wasn't very relevant there, and I sounded a little negative. Like I was making like negative in the sense. I made a picture of engineering will be people will be like just doing something or the other, which was really not in my good point to mention. Secondly, I did not have any intro. Like the other day, I told you let's have some intros in the start, but even I wasn't getting any intro. But one good thing, I had some good outro, like a good conclusion, saying that bunny line, and that I ended. That made a little good sense. Uh, another reason, another point. I think today I was little beating around the bush. Like one question you asked me about. The last question that you asked me, and I just was going on to one place that did not really seem very logical to me about you. Last time I told you look into the camera more, and today really you like it was showing impact, and you followed that. It's really good. Second, you seemed very joyful. Third, one this is the peel. There is one template called as peel. Whenever you're telling any point, it's like you tell the point, then you give example, then you elaborate on that, and then link back to that. Link back to the point, and I could see you have used it in many places. Like I don't remember it now, but you have used it at many places. uh, yeah, that's it. And one thing which Ayush always says, it's not about the relevance of the answers that you give, it's about how you deal in that situation. Like I asked you about perfection and you dealt with that, and that is really nice. Like your answer might not be perfect or very valid to the questions, but it's about dealing with the situation, and that's really nice.
Thank you. Um, yes, I agree with the bunny line that you said, that it actually livened up the conversation a little. Otherwise, it's just very monotonous
Like,
because we are just talking about our points and sharing our points. So that livened up the whole space. Apart from that, I think you still need to stop that.
oh yes. Yes.
But I like how clear you are with your ideas, how you make up. I think you have the tendency to make up a sentence in your mind and then say it. That's very commendable because I feel like you decide what to say and then you say it.
Yes, yes,
For me, I think I say my sentences. I know what I'm supposed to say, but I sometimes say it while I think it.
yeah, understood.
That kind of elongates the sentence a little bit.
Yes, yes.
The example thing that you said about me, I make sure I do that because it's easier for the other person to understand it or
Yes.
relate to it. What were you saying?
Uh, uh, I was just acknowledging you about what did you say? About a sentence, like it is called mind to mouth relation. Like even I was having the lapse before, like when I was starting it, like I should think a lot, and then I was not able to speak as I'm thinking. But as we are practicing more, it will improve.
Yes, as a child, I think all of us think in Konkani and speak in English.
English, yeah, yeah.
That becomes difficult.
Right.
Now, for me, what has happened is I think in English and I speak in English
Uh-huh.
because once I went to college, I couldn't speak in Konkani.
Yeah, yeah.
So that has changed a little.
Yes,
And what? Wait, I have a few more points.
yes, yes. I'm sorry for breaking you. Like you were saying something.
No, 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 no. Um, yeah, I think the question you asked me before perfection,
Mm.
that question I couldn't defend a lot because I've realized that a lot of times you agree on the other part,
Mm.
the other side, and to think from a very different perspective and bring your mind around the fact that no, that is not my opinion, this is my opinion, is hard to do.
Yes,
But that I think that helps a lot in real life situations also. It helps you understand the other person's point of view. This whole debate will help me in real life to understand what my parents are saying or my friend is saying and not judge them what they're saying but truly understand where they come from. So yes, that is pretty much it.
yes. Yeah, Hava.
Oh, wait, give me a second. Also, another point. You said about engineering, how engineering makes you think of you can do different things with engineering. But the part where you said ki your mom makes you fix a mixer,
Yeah.
that's, I feel a little, uh, I think that's very stereotypical because I have done fashion communication. And everybody, once I say fashion, don't want to listen to the second part.
Yes.
They think I do fashion design. I design costumes or dresses, is what they think. When
Yes.
I say start by saying fashion. So I stopped saying it. I now say communication design. And now I'm okay with them not understanding the entire thing than them thinking only about fashion.
Yes. Yes.
So and also we had a foundation program. First year was foundation program where we got to learn everything. And us from second year, so next 3 years we were doing specialization. So fashion communication for me, but it's still very multifaceted. It's not one subject. So it's not, I'm doing advertising, I'm doing photography, I'm doing journalism, I'm doing graphic design. So it has everything
Uh,
in fashion communication.
uh,
Everything I can communicate through.
yes.
So that's still, I'm getting a degree for fashion communication, but it's still a very
Master
diverse field.
area. Yeah. 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 Yes.
So yeah,
Yes. Yes.
that
Uh,
that was a group discussion also.
yes. 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 You remember I said a feedback about myself that engineering point really did not make sense, and it was a little negative. The correct word I was chasing for was stereotypical, which you just mentioned. That yes, it showed like yeah, it shows something negative in the like whatever I said. So good you raised that point and you even mentioned about the word. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Uh,
ChatGPT fails.
thinking from other perspective is yes. Let's think from other perspective. And next debate, we'll make sure that before we start, we tell each other about the feedbacks like about this. I totally forgot. I did not even have it in mind. And introduction also. We'll make sure we follow it.
Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, we can start.
Okay,
Shall I go ahead, or you do you want to start?
you can start.
Okay. One good thing about being master is you can focus on the particular time. Like, you could be jack of all trade, it could help you do many things. But when you are given certain role, maybe if I'm given a role of handling one team, then at that moment that is what is needed from me, and I should, like, that mastery is needed for that. So I would say at a particular moment it's not really important to be jack of all trade, but the mastery is very important with what work you have. Secondly, about factors like research and PhD. For that, you should be master of one, then being jack of all trade. And in research and PhD really helps. Like, whatever we could see right now, like maybe ChatGPT or any AI or anything. There's been a lot of research, and it really helps. Like, that time. Thirdly, I would say there's a quote: "Don't fear a man who knows 100 different moves, but fear a man who knows one who have tried one moves 100 times." Like, I got a lapse in the quote, but there's some quote like that. And then I would say, to be a legend, it's good to be master. Like Michael Jackson, he's master in his own way, in his own field. Charlie Chaplin, his way. Then you can say maybe Picasso, Mario Miranda. Like, they are master in their own field, and to be legend, that is what important. That is what is important. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So since I said I work in communication design, as a person who's applying to jobs, a lot of companies, agencies expect us to be the multidisciplinary designer. That is what they call it, multidisciplinary designer. So you know a lot of softwares, you know photography also, uh, graphic design also, you can do videos as well. So they expect us to know a lot. So in that sense, multidisciplinary that aspect helps a lot. It's also an easy switch if you are a jack of all trades, because if one thing doesn't go, then you have a backup. And everybody says that it's always good to have a backup whenever you're planning something. The next thing is you will never get bored. If you leave this aside, you will have something else to do. So that's a good thing. You can also stay up to date with the changing world. You know a lot of things, you can accept a lot of opinions, you know where the world is headed. So you are not in a very dark spot.
Hmm. Hmm.
You are not like, oh, I don't do all those things, so I don't know about that. I just know this. But in this world, it is good to know a lot of things. You should have at least an idea of a few things. It also shows that you're curious, you want to learn a lot of things, and it says that you will not have a lot of regrets in life. Like moving forward, you would have tried a lot of things and you will not feel, oh, maybe I should have done that.
Hmm.
So that. And also feedback for me, when you said uh, like people who are great at certain things,
Yes.
they've like you should be scared of the person who has done one thing multiple times.
Yeah.
That made me think of Thomas Alva Edison and his bulb experiments, like how many times, and how like a lot of people like Boat also, the Boat CEO, he tried to pitch his idea a lot of times, but it didn't go through, and then he made it happen.
Hmm.
So when you stick to one thing, the same thing, like chances of success are a lot also.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So those could have been a few of my examples, is what I thought.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, lovely one. About, like, really good points even from my side, which you have said. Um, yes, we'll go to the other perspective, ChatGPT part.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
and one thing, like, we are comfortable with the format, like both of us are comfortable. So maybe from next time, let us also rebut. Like, if you are not agreeing to my point, for example, maybe any point, then also rebut. Okay, I don't really agree to this, and like, we'll have even that kind of, like, going against somebody else. Okay. Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we'll do ChatGPT part. Before that, shall we do a quick group discussion? What do you like more, being jack of all trade or being master of one?
I am a jack of all trades, but finding a mastery over one phase.
There. Damn.
So basically, I am doing multidisciplinary design, but I'm only looking at advertising as my zone.
Understood, understood. Yes, as a person, I like to be jack of all trades, but currently I want one thing to settle and do mastery at. But
You're literally getting a master's.
yes, we are getting master. Yes, yes, yes. But as a person, I really like jack of all trades. It makes me to experiment a lot, and that's what I like about being jack of. And you don't need to be master at everything. Like Ayush plays a good chess. Sometimes I play chess with him, and that I realize that I'm not that good, but I enjoy playing that, and I feel I don't need to be master at to enjoy it. So yeah, that is one thing which is good in jack of all trades. Okay, we'll do ChatGPT phase.
Yes.
We can start.
Yes. Did I start?
Yeah, yeah. Get.
Uh, Not a lot of points, but there was this one very fascinating point. It said that if you're a jack of all trades, if you're running or thinking of starting a business, you know all the aspects.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So for me, if I start my own business, I know brand strategy, I know brand positioning, I know branding, I know photography, so I can use all of that in my brand.
Yes.
And mastery of one, if there is higher demand in one niche, for example, there is one right now there is higher demand in people who know AI
Hmm.
and how to handle AI, and a lot of companies are looking for person who has mastery only over AI, so that also increases their chances of earning more.
Earning money. Yes.
Yes, that's all.
Uh, One good word that I got for jack of all trades is collaboration. It becomes easier for you to collaborate with people when you are jack of all trades. That was kind of relevant. Like we both knew that point, but we did not use the word. So I just wanted to mention it. Other than that, I think we covered almost all the points. Almost,
Yeah.
there's no new point that I have on the ChatGPT, which is very nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
Yes. Okay, one learning I would like to share today with you. Before, I used to tell a lot of points, like 10, 12 points. Then from ChatGPT only, we did a SWOT analysis, and then we realized that, too many points also, takes away your attention. So you should always stick to maybe 5 to 6 points. And there should be like umbrella terms. Like you cannot say, if the topic was YouTube versus Instagram only, and I am saying one point as YouTube has 1x feature, 2x feature, then I'm saying one more point, you can select your captions, or no, maybe another feature. So I could just club them and put a umbrella term that there are many features available in YouTube which is not present in Instagram, and these are some of them. So having umbrella terms is very important, and there should be like 5 to 6 maximum points. But we can do any however we feel like doing, because we are just going impromptu, right? And other thing is, your first and last point should be the most impactful point. Like, start with very great impact, end with a great impact. Middle points could be anything, but having starting and ending should be like major impact. So just I wanted to share this.
Yes,
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything to add, Abba, for today's debate or discussion?
No, I think this today's debate was good in debate sense and discussion sense also.
Also.
Yeah.
And from next debate, we will be very rebuttal. Like, if I don't agree with something, I'll be directly saying to you. Just I wanted us to be comfortable with the flow. Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Sure, sure.
yes.
Yes.
Thanks for joining,
Bye
Abba. See
bye.
you. Bye,
Yes.
bye. Take care.
Bye. You
Bye.
too.
Yeah.
Take care.